YouTube, Electric Adventures here with a special pickup in the mail. This is a box that some of you may be familiar with. This is the next mini arcade from Replicade. Now so far I have the, looking over there because they're up on the shelf over there, I have the Centipede one and the Tempest one. I didn't get the, there was a Street Fighter one as well. I didn't really get that one because Street Fighter has never really been my cup of tea. And this is the next one they did on Kickstarter, so I got it at the Kickstarter price. It's been a long time though because of Mr. COVID. So as usual they have an outer box, which you just saw. And then cardboard protection on its sides. They do package them very well, and then you have the inner box. So this is Dragon's Lair. Now, interesting enough, I really do remember this game from back in the day, and watching other people play it. I could never afford to play it very much other than the occasional coin, which I lost very quickly. It was a more expensive game at the time, and it required putting lots of money into it to learn the patterns and work your way through it. So I've never really actually played it that much. So that's the outer carton. So I've got to, just trying to work out how this opens. Looks like it folds out. Definitely an interesting explanation. Alright, there's a little sticky thing in the middle. So that's the outer box, and inside the other. So as I said, they really do work. You know, they've thought out their packaging quite well. Because like even this outer box is quite well thought through and looks nice. But then we finally get to the inner box, and it's shrink wrapped as well. Lots of different features, and it comes with a couple of bonus items. So it has plays the original arcade game, authentic arcade controls, and bonus replica laser display, because of course this was a laserdisc game back in the day. And they worked really well up until things, and then the laserdisc got a little worn and heated, and they started breaking down. So I haven't seen a real cabinet of one of these for a very long time. We did have a real one down here. I'm not sure whether there was more than one. Just like we had a real Star Wars cabinet back in the day. Being very careful with this plastic. I don't have my normal package opening knife. I have my scalpel. Right, so here it is without the plastic wrap. They come in a very attractive box in their own right, which I think is very well done. And then does this open the same way as the previous box? Yes it does. Okay. Got to stand up, because inside here we have some more artwork, which is very impressive. Okay, and then the box keeps going. And now we have an instruction manual. So I'll be clear for my camera. We have a USB cable, charging cable. We have one of the Kickstarter bonus items, which is a little keychain. It's really heavy. Thank you, backer, it says on the back. And actually clicks, push to reject. I'm not sure whether this actually is functional. So it looks like it's got a battery in there as well, so maybe you can actually insert a credit in the game using the credit button. So once again, lots of really nice packaging in here, and here's the unit. So I'll just get it out properly. Box to one side. So there he is in plastic. Sticky tape down there. Save the plastic for later. Right, so here we go, guys. Oh, so there's a bit of plastic on the screen. Already starts to come off. And some more plastic in there. Hang on, I'll just get this. There's more plastic in there, we'll get it off later. Right. So you can have a closer look. Now around the back, it's got lots of nicely labelled ports, so they've improved their labelling. We have the side art on both sides, and the shape is hopefully pretty much reminiscent. So on the back it's got USB 1, HDMI and USB 2. Not sure about, maybe they're for controllers, and the charge port and a volume rocker, and then it's got a, looks like compartment at the back. Right, so the compartment at the back comes out, and in there is our little laser displayer, and there's plenty of space in there to store that, so I might as well have a little bit of a look at that first. So it is and has a little, I suppose, a remote for the laser displayer, and then the laser displayer itself. Once again, another bit of clear stuff, so it's actually a clear lid. You can see inside the mechanism. It's a cool little bonus, you know, because it's a laser disc game. Oh, and the remote sits there, so, sorry. A video of me opening lots of bits of plastic is probably not that exciting. A little tiny plastic packet. There we go. And there's the remote control. And that sits in there like that. So that's pretty cool. And it's got its own little compartment here, with some foam in there, keep everything safe and not rattly. I thought something dropped on the ground, so you're supposed to get some little coins. I think that might have fallen on, or are they in there? We won't worry about that for the moment. Let's put that back together. Now I'm going to turn it on. I have very little expectation that it's going to have charge. Sometimes they do have a charge from the factory. Let's take off this other little bit of protective plastic. Just makes it look messy. Okay. Oh, and it does have the little coin door here. Which opens as well. So lots of little details. Marquee lights lit up. And we have power. I think I'll turn the volume all the way up now. We'll see if it has a demo mode. There we go.
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and obstacles. In the mysterious caverns below the castle, your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach the dragon's lair. Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits.
Now, I'm not going to play it standing up, lean over like this. I will set up the camera so we can try over this, and I might even use my new iPhone stand, because maybe that'll do it without as much flickering. Alright, so let me get that set up and we'll give that a go. Right, so here we go, set up with my iPhone doing the filming, so we'll see how this goes.
Dragon's Lair.
I think you're getting a pretty decent picture by the looks of it. So I've taken the battery thing out of this thing.
You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and obstacles.
Okay. Insert coins. There we go. And 1 or 2 players. Now, I am going to be rubbish at this, just be prepared. The screen's wonderful. Oh look, I'm dead already. I pressed the joystick in the wrong direction there. Oh. I'm doing really well. I went too soon. So this is why I couldn't afford to play this game back in the day. See, I'm dead already. That's
Dragon's
amazing.
Lair, a fantasy adventure.
Right. I'll try and do a little better. It's just the game. It happened so quickly. I didn't get a chance to even think about what I was going to do. Oh, too slow. I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh. Doesn't always give the hint, does it? Oh. I think this is going to take me quite some time to get the timing. Oh my goodness, I'm dead already.
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy.
At least this is not costing me money every time I put a coin in. Surely, even electric adventures can learn. Oh. I obviously didn't press it in time. At least you get to watch the lots of humorous deaths. Oh, I was supposed to press my button. I'm just gonna learn. My timing is So there is a really good demonstration of how to play Dragon's Lair badly. But other than that, the quality of the game is fantastic. It's just like the arcade game. They've done a really good job. I just obviously need to spend some time and learn the game.
In the mysterious caverns below the castle,
there is actually a fair way to go through the game, so you actually have to remember quite a lot.
your efforts to reach the Dragon's Lair.
It's just another really cool addition to my little mini arcade collection. I actually still quite like playing the Centipede and Tempest games, so this added a bit of variety, and this with my actual arcade games, because you can't get full-size versions of every arcade game, and I reckon I wouldn't. I'd grow tired of this if I bought a full-size cabinet of this.
Dragon's Lair.
So I think they've done a very good job with these, and if they're your cup of tea, go get one. Alright, I'm Untitled Adventures. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of...